Hey guys, as you've hopefully read on the WOD page for this week, we're entering 2 weeks of fun or assessment, 2 weeks of testing. After these 2 weeks, we'll then begin our official cycle 1, which will lead us into the 2018 CrossFit Games open season. Open being, of course, in February or March-ish. So we've got some tests this week, which we haven't really touched much on as of late. One test which we've not touched on in a while is the front squat. So here's a handful of quick tips on how to make this front squat as good as possible for Wednesday's test. First thing I want to tell you is that you need to make sure you are tight and ready before you even unrack the bar when it comes to a 1 rep max front squat. So I can't just walk it out and then try and get tight at this point. I now have too much weight sitting on top of my chest to really get that tight. So I need to instead think about getting tight, taking my last final breath before I even unrack the bar. So I'll come out with an inflated chest. My abdominal pressure is as high as it can be. Maybe I take one last inhale and then begin my descent, but I don't exhale and then inhale and try and exhale and inhale back and forth to try and get tight now that I've already unracked the bar. All right, number 2 would be get that bar further into your neck than you think you should. The lower the bar is, the worse this will be for you. It's going to end up pulling you forward at the bottom of the squat and putting some undue pressure on your wrists.
Get that bar as far into your throat as possible.
Yeah, it sucks back there, but it's going to help keep that bar back and keep you tall for your descent. Next thing is, if your flexibility allows it, get as tight of a grip as possible on the bar. So if I can keep a full, clean grip on the bar, do so, because that'll help keep my lats and my armpits tight as I descend. Doing that means that my chest stays tighter and I stay taller on the way down. So this, if I can hang on to it while it may hurt, is a better grip than just going fingers. With the finger grip, I'm not quite as tight through my upper back, and therefore at the bottom, on the way out of the hole, I might get caught. Last tip is going to be, as opposed to a back squat where I would go butt back and then down just slightly, front squat needs to be butt straight down. Back at all is going to tilt me forward, making this even harder to come out of the hole with heavy weight. So instead, I want to think just butt straight down as I initiate the movement. And then at the bottom of the hole, I want to think getting my butt underneath the bar, so kind of hips through as much as possible, pushing my butt forward to keep myself tall on the way up. Those are your tips this week. Go out and crush it.